Dr. Light, what is the problem?
A strange meteor has fallen to Earth just a while ago.
It's a foe. Oh, Dr. White.
Andre the Giant. Wild from the grave.
Live from your grave.
Wow. Sounds like Stan Lee drunk.
Maybe that's what it is.
I'm going to put my balls in your mouth.
What it is
and I want you to talk about Mega Man.
Goodbye, boys.
It sounds like has anybody ever like taken a shower using only chili? Yum. That is exactly what it sounds like. That 2 a.m. is really the soundtrack to a DUI, though. It sounds like a car getting home too confidently, having had too much to drink. Yeah. No, I'm alright.
Another gas tank full of alcohol.
You don't touch my keys! You do this!
Oh, tottering bovines. I like. It sounds like he's getting a blowjob on a cliff.
from a Sherpa. Yeah, it is. Oh. What did it always? If someone was talking, it sounded like a man with no teeth screaming in a trash can from about 50 feet away.
Gonna have some fun with a loaded gun. Anchors away, torpedo run, shoot the flying monkeys.
It sounds like what would happen if you gave Prince a Muppet Babies keyboard.
It sounds like it's running on a broken record player.
It sounds like Christmas crashing in the. It sounds like Christmas crashing in the Matrix.
It sounds like
It sounds like your captor playing a Victrola of Christmas music on a projector.
It sounds like what an evil, dilapidated dancing Santa would play as he's slowly coming after you.
I believe that's accurate.
It's. I got it. It's the sound. It's the sound of Christmas nights being melted.
Sounds like the keyhole in Mario World growing and shrinking over and over again.
It's like a Harley Davidson team of like clowns on tricycles with all different scented horns.
A haunted house being sucked into a black hole.
All right, this one I know no one's gonna get.
That is the sound of Yoshi going down on a woman.
Wrong. That is the sound of an Italian fucking a dinosaur.
Wow, I almost fell over. This
is a biased
Would it have to be in Italian specifically?
I believe so. Otherwise, that sound wouldn't be made.
Like, what would it sound like if a Scotsman did it?
Probably a bagpipe. Or a really shitty tuba.
Yeah!
That's the Kingpin laughing.
It sounds like he's being backed up by a 32X.
And it's not properly tuned.
That, I think, is some guy getting a crowbar jammed in his head.
Oh, gross.
Good God. Sounds like a watermelon giving birth.
This is actual sound of the Wii Remote vibrating. With a constant, steady, sounds like a unwavering shake. Like a barber shears or something.
It does. It is a Mexican landscaper on airplane fuel. There's that 9 a.m. one that sounded like Donkey Kong driving to work.
This NASCAR heat, Tonka Town. Stuntman makes my hair spin round.
Like Sega CD.
Unreal Tournament, test drive.
Oh my God.
Civilization.
We're not done.
Superman saves the nation. NSYNC Hotline, Dragon Ball, Along in the Dark.
It sounds like they're singing a song about all their games who just died in a plane crash.
Very nice weather. Each day I like it better.
Obese Kermit singing this?
I was all ready to make fun of it because it just sounded like some medieval squire singing his master in a bed. We're riding a horse.
You dare. It's like a jingle for a bad toy commercial.
That's the thing. The song sounds like 80 musicians fighting to go on at once. What was that?
Record scratch.
That was not a record scratch.
That was
like
a hip-hop breakdown,
It sounded like a topsider on a basketball floor.
Can you imagine erection in hand on your local porn site and your face is on it? It's Brett's face.
Yeah.
My boner just sounded like an deflating balloon.
You're like, my boner must be avenged.
Cues? So
it sounds like a boat shitting.
So what I'm going to call the depth charge.
I'm always thinking about difference in
nothing
Company
against
2.
Brink, but who else thinks the name sounds like a racial slur?
What?
It sounds like a Christmas racial slur.
Brink?
These fucking Brinks collecting money outside my ringing the bells. These goddamn Brinks.
It sounds like the Seinfeld theme, "Waking Up."
It just sounds like somebody I can barely put a song together in Mario Paint. Do you want to use it as your title screen?
No, it sounds like some executive went down to the composer and said, "I want it to be sort of like and then he just literally took whatever someone's suggestion was.
Oh, what is that? It's
like I'm not looking in the direction, and it really sounds like you're jerking off a walrus. It feels like I just won the prettiest man in the Genesis Universe contest, and I'm waving at my fans and accepting my tiara.
This small victory.
Yes.
A small victory.
Yes, a small victory in my home, my Idaho town.
I thought. Oh, the music, which you can kind of hear in the background, is awful. It's a fucking keyboard being thrown down the stairs.
But first, Nights, which to me sounds what it's like when pedophiles are devouring a bus full of children whole. It's this soundtrack that plays.
Like the bus or just the children on the bus?
It's the soundtrack.
The bus
that
we call it the Kid Fuckers Hoagie.
This is what they would play to lure them into the bus.
In a dream I can see you're not far away.
Oh god.
Anytime, any place.
I just see like this would have been in Short Circuit 3. This is like a pedophile posing as a Nickelodeon cartoon. That's
in all seriousness, sit through this podcast and you'll get a fabulous prize at the end. That's literally Double Dare. That's the guy on Double Dare.
That is somebody's voice breaking in reverse.
Okay, Alistair Hurst, Traz Damji, and Chris Hatlide.
Oh, is the Traz joint? Yes. Traz Hamji sounds like a murder rape move done in Alcatraz. Oh man, my asshole just sounded like a stew ready to be taken off the stove.
So